Hi there, everybody, and welcome again to the Battle for a Healthy Voice. We have a really special treat today. One of my students, Emily Callicott, is here with us on the set at the studio, and she's going to have a voice lesson. Now, she's been studying with me for about 6 years. Started sometime when she was 17 years old, right in her 17th year. Hi, Emily. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, good. And thanks for taking time off of your work schedule to come and do this.
Of course.
We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Now, we're kind of doing what I would call a mock voice lesson, but it really will be a voice lesson for 3 songs. And when we're done with that, then we're hoping that you will actually learn something from it. She's going to be singing very healthily Pure Belle Canto. Emily, when did singing become an interest to you? How old were you when you thought about doing it?
I think I've always been interested in singing, like ever since I was, 5 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I was really little, but I never actually went out and did it. It was always kind of like a secret.
Okay, it was like a secret because you're very
shy, I guess.
Yeah, you're shy. Yeah. And you know what? I was telling her Barbara Streisand was very shy. And quite honestly, through her entire career, they used to have a barf bag for her backstage because she would go, I can't go on stage, I'm so scared. And they'd go, no, Barbara, you can do this. They'd push her on stage after they cleaned her up. And then she'd go out on stage and go, oh, and then, she'd sing her songs.
Right.
People, you know the rest. But so Emily decided to come to me at 17, and actually, she told me it wasn't her that decided. Her mom got her voice lessons and found out about myself through our website, AmericanMusicAcademy.com, which I encourage you to visit. Okay, and also please subscribe to the Battle for a Healthy Voice. Now, your mother had you come to me, and why did she have you come to me? You had something coming up at school.
Well, I actually came to you for piano.
First? Mm-hmm. That's right. Mm-hmm. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So, because she had just bought me a keyboard for Christmas, and so we were going to get lessons, and then I was in choir, and I think I told you that, and kind of we talked about oh yeah, I'm kind of interested in singing, that kind of stuff. And then we kind of just pushed piano to the side. It started just
singing.
doing
and
voice
then you
instead.
Had to do an audition piece for your choir. They wanted you to sing in front of them as a soloist.
Right.
So we worked on a song. Do you remember what that song was?
I believe we sang Hallelujah.
All right. Yeah, the one from Shrek. A lot of you know that from the original Shrek movie. All right. So then we started having vocal training, and we have been doing that consistently ever since then. In just this year, or maybe it was just at the end of last year, when Emily really got serious about it, and she really believes in Pure Belle Canto. And in my opinion, of all my singers, in all the years I've had, she has embraced Pure Belle Canto to the point where you judge for yourselves. I believe she has the best sounding voice of any of my students. And that's the truth.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. It's true. Okay, so with that in mind, let's go ahead and we'll warm up your voice.
Okay.
And we'll start singing.
Okay.
All right, so let's warm up your voice.
Okay.
Now, it's interesting when we say warm up the voice, she learned quite quickly that we were actually going down. We're actually using a descending pentatonic scale. You can find that on my videos, how to sing and use a pentatonic scale. She's going to warm up. Now, she has quite a range. She's a high soprano, and you determine for yourself what kind of quality. Is she a lyric, a spinto, a dramatic, okay, or regular soprano? Here we go. Nicely done, Emily. That note that she just sang in her warm-up, that's called an E5. And that is the highest note in the song that you may have heard from the movie Moana, How Far I'll Go. Okay, we're going to continue. We'll start from that note again. Yeah, just pop them. Do 3 more and we're done. There's your hummingbird. Hummingbird sound. I got you. Got one more, don't you? You got one more? Let's try. You may have one more today. You did it. Emily, that's a high G. That is a G6, folks. Now, just so you know, I was listening to Ariana Grande last night, and I heard her do her whistle tones, like Christina Aguilera does. And do you know that her notes, she did this, which is 1/2 step higher than my best student that does this. So is it possible? Possibly even with your voice it's possible. Okay, now let's go ahead and sing your first song.
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Emily, may I tell them your age?
Sure.
Okay. Emily is older than 20. Okay. Now, I am older than 60, but my piano skills are about 18. So I'm accompanying Emily, and this is the second time I've ever done a professional accompaniment in my life, whether live or recorded on video. So I'm a little nervous. I may have to start over again. Okay? What's the first song?
Part of Your World.
Thank you, from Little Mermaid. Okay.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here you'd think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see 'em dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down a, what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? Betcha on land they understand, bet they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand and ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it, what's the word, burn? When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore above, out of the sea? Wish I could be part of that
Nice job, Miss Emily. Nice
you.
job. How'd you feel? Nervous?
A little bit.
Well, you know what? You sounded really good.
Oh, thank you.
I liked your voice. I would say we've talked about it in lessons, and I've talked with lots of students about it. When you take and turn on your TE tuner, which you can get on the Apple app, and when you get that TE tuner, what you'll find is that even professional singers sing out of tune. And they sing out of tune a lot. You sing out of tune about 2% of the time. So very good. A+ stuff. Okay, I'm going to try to play Memory from Cats. Very, very difficult song.
Are you playing
it's
it-
not next though, is it? Is it next?
It is. Are you
Okay.
playing it from memory?
I'm playing it from memory. Yes. I'm playing it from memory, and it's from memory because I forgot to bring the music. So we're going to find out if we get to put it on your video. We may have to change to a different song.
That's okay.
And I apologize. Let's find out if we do.
Midnight, not a sound from the pavement. Has the moon lost her memory? She is smiling alone. In the lamplight, the withered leaves collect at my feet, and the wind begins to moan. Memory, all alone in the moonlight, I can smile at the old days. I was beautiful then. I remember the time I knew what happiness was. Let the memory live again. Burnt out ends of smoky days, the stale cold smell of morning. A street lamp dies, another night is over, another day is dawning. Daylight, I must wait for the sunrise. I must think of a new life, and I mustn't give in. When the dawn comes, tonight will be a memory too, and a new day will begin. Sunlight through the trees in summer, endless masquerading. Like
No, I can't do it.
That's okay.
So I can only do the snippet. You ready?
Mhm.
Fields of Gold. Done by Sting, and also done by a lady about 25 years ago. That's when I first heard it. I don't remember her name right now, but you can hear Sting sing it. Right now you're going to hear Emily Callicott sing it.
You'll remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky as we walked in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while upon the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down among fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love upon the fields of barley? We can tell the sun in his jealous sky as we walked in fields of gold. I've never made promises lightly, and there have been some that I have broken, but I swear the days still left, we will walk in fields of gold. Many years have passed since those summer days upon the fields of barley. See the children run as the sun goes down among the fields of gold. You'll remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky as we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold.
Well, Emily, thanks so much for being here today and being part of our Battle for a Healthy Voice.
Of course.
I'm very glad to have been allowed to be your teacher, and I hope on my terrible mistake of forgetting the music for Memory by Cats that you'll still keep me on as a teacher.
Of course.
Now, folks, please visit purebellecanto.com. Also, take a listen to my wife and I sing back in our 40s on AmericanMusicAcademy.com. We sing a really nice Christmas song. You can hear how we produce sound. And in addition to that, hit that subscribe button. We're still looking for 209 subscribers. And then they'll begin to monetize us on YouTube, and we can do more of these things. In fact, one of my dreams is to take singers like Emily, my students, and to actually produce a musical. Okay. Emily, thanks so much.
Of course.
Okay. And look forward to seeing you again.
Yeah, no problem.
Bye-bye.
Bye.